Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to our amazing team of campaign staff and volunteers. You worked your hearts out all over this state. But most of all, thank you to the voters of Massachusetts. I got into this race because I knew this state could do great things. And now, after countless conversations, thousands of doors knocked, hundreds of community events, and yes, some basketball along the way, although those middle schoolers are getting really, really tough, a lot harder than 8 years ago. Look, I am so proud to be able to stand before you tonight as your Democratic nominee for governor of Massachusetts. That sounds good. Listen, to be honest, I never expected to be on this stage. I grew up in a small town, the oldest of 5 kids, raised by a single mom who was a school nurse. I waitressed my way through high school and college. I had the good luck to be decent at basketball and was able to come to Massachusetts to play and study. After law school and years in corporate practice, I went into private interest, the public service, because I wanted to help people. 8 years ago, when I became Attorney General, I promised to take on tough challenges and to get results. And I'm proud to say that we've delivered on that promise. We held ExxonMobil accountable for lying about climate change. We took on the utility companies to reduce energy prices. We sued Purdue Pharma and the Sacklers for fueling the opioid crisis and devastating families all across this country. And we protected Massachusetts taxpayers. I'm proud to have led a team of 600 hardworking employees on a budget of $60 million a year and brought back $7 billion for residents across this state. Those are results. Look, when I played basketball, I was a point guard, and teamwork is everything to me. And I am so proud of my team in the Attorney General's office. But it's also why I've looked for partners across this state and across the aisle to get things done. I've worked with mayors and town managers, legislators and law enforcement, communities and coalitions, and of course, Governor Baker. I'm proud of those relationships. I have the experience and I have the results. And as your next governor, I promise you, I will lead with my head and with my heart. I will work hard for all of you. I'll work with people, just as I've done my whole life. Later tonight, we'll know the results of the Republican primary, and voters are going to have a choice. We don't know yet who the Republican candidate will be, but we already know a lot about him, whether it's Geoff Diehl or Chris Doughty. We know that he'll put politics over progress. We know that he'll be someone who's out of touch with the values we stand for. We know that he'll oppose abortion rights. Now, Governor Baker has led with respect and worked with both parties. He's refused to engage in the politics of division and destruction that we've seen across this country. I thank him for that and for his service to this state. Unfortunately, Geoff Diehl and Chris Doughty will put us on a different path. They'll bring Trumpism to Massachusetts, and they've both already said they'll support Donald Trump in 2024. I don't know about you, but I am tired of the anger, the vitriol, the division. That's not who we are. That's not what Massachusetts is all about. I want a different path. My path is one of optimism, working together with urgency and intention to get things done. Massachusetts is the greatest state in this country. I know that. We are. We have the greatest people, innovation, and know-how in the entire world. But as I'm traveling around the state, I see too many people are hurting. And these are the people who drive me and drive this campaign. These are the people I'll be thinking about and working hard for every day as your governor. We'll start by making the state an easier place to live. We'll cut the costs of housing, energy, and health care. We'll help families and women get back on track and back to work by making childcare more affordable. And we'll cut taxes too. The people voted recently to give everyone in the state tax relief if the state had excess revenue. And it looks like we do. So the people should get that money back as soon as possible. But building a healthy economy also means building better opportunities for our workers and our businesses. So let's improve our community colleges and our vocational schools. Let's modernize school buildings and improve our public schools so that every child has a quality education. And we cannot have a functioning economy if we don't have a functioning transportation system. So as governor, my plan is going to be to fix our roads and our bridges and the T. It will build a rail system that meets the needs of everyone in regions across this great state. We're going to build a climate corridor that stretches from New Bedford to the Berkshires that will create clean energy jobs in every region. And we're going to make sure that everyone has access to the mental health care that they need. And let me say this again. As long as I'm governor, we will always protect access to safe, legal abortion. So we have work to do. We have work to do, but the choice in this election could not be more clear. It's a choice between partisanship and progress, between dividing people and delivering for people. You see, our campaign is about making the state more affordable, growing the economy, growing opportunity for all, and protecting reproductive freedom. That's what we stand for. I promise you, I will be a governor who sees everyone. You see, I've been talking a lot, right? My voice, we've been out all day. But I want you to know, folks, from the bottom of my heart, I will be a governor that sees everyone, listens to everyone, and hears everyone. And I will be a governor as tough as the state she serves. Because in Massachusetts, we don't follow, we lead. Yes, and let's be honest. When we see what's happening with the Supreme Court and across this country, we need to lead. This is a time when Massachusetts must lead. And we need a person in that corner office who knows how to do it. Yes. Remember, Massachusetts, we're home to the first public library, the first public school, to marriage equality and universal health care. It is time to seize that spirit once again. I know we can. But first, we've got to get out and win an election. We've got phone calls to make and doors to knock and neighbors to talk to. We've only got 9 weeks to go. But I ask you, as a former point guard, to leave it all with me on the court. I'm asking you, Massachusetts, for your support. I'm asking for your vote. And I'm asking for you to place your trust and confidence in me. I know that we can do great things, Massachusetts, working together, standing together, supporting one another. It is no doubt that we face challenging times. We do, across this state, across this country. But my money's on Massachusetts. Thank you all for being here. God bless all of you.